Hey guys, Brett Holloway here, and welcome back to another video inside of Minecraft Classic. And in today's video, I'm probably going to be extending on the house a little more. I wanted to bring up the roof so that way it's actually level with all the other parts. And I'm probably going to make that room's interior entirely out of oak, which will make it thicker than the bottom, the floor below it, which is perfectly fine with me actually. But the reason I'm going to be doing that is not because I want it to just be a fully oak room, but the reason is actually rather because if I do that, let me show you. I mean, I could do that, or I could add wallpaper after. I guess I could add wallpaper after, it's not a big deal. But anyway, so the reason I kind of want to do that is because if we look around, you can actually see down here, this house is really uneven and it's kind of ugly. So I wanted to try to bring up these walls and make them more level, so that way whenever we, the house will start looking more like a block. If I can make it look like a cube, then I can terraform it. I mean, not like add the roof, sorry. Right now it's a little L shape. It's like this, and it goes around there, and oh, yawn time. Okay, so one of the most important things we need to do is probably light up the area. And if I go downstairs, I can't believe I went outside to get up here. If I go downstairs, that room has no decoration, this room has no decoration, and they're just kind of boring. So I could finish the existing rooms I've worked on before I start another room, I guess. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. So what's something that we need in here? Let's think. Some carpet wouldn't kill me. I love Minecraft paintings, so we could get some paintings. And you know what? Inside of my bedroom, I think I want a painting right there. Maybe a little table with a cake on it sitting right there. If you catch my drift. But no, for real, we need like paintings or something. I really kind of want to try to get paintings. I don't remember exactly how to craft them. I think it's wool, and I don't think I got any sheep in my farm. But oh, right, my entire world is nothing but sheepland. So watch me have trouble finding sheep now. That'd be my luck. That would be my luck. Do I not have any iron? Well, I already have some wool. That helps. Can I use black wool to make a painting? Or does it have to be, You can use black wool. Okay, cool. So, let's see about adding these paintings. I also want to finish the walls to this. We'll get there. We'll get all of it there eventually. Okay. I forgot that it randomizes the shape no matter what you have on the wall. We could do that, or we could do one of those like 2-wide paintings. I don't want that. I don't want that either. Well, that blends in with the wall too much. I want like the creeper one. Can I get creepette? Because it's called creepette. It's that, but with a creeper on it. Come on. Why is this borderline impossible? Creepette. Now that's some artwork. Okay. But for real, I'm actually going to do the thing I talked about earlier with that one painting. I either want to do a match on fire, because that was the original painting he had there, or I want to do the iconic Alfred Lee painting that he had there. If we get match on fire before we get the other one, then I'll just do match on fire. Come on! Why does this take so long? Okay, match on fire it is. Okay, so there we go. I mean, realistically, here, hold on, let me build a little. Well, no, that's made out of the same material. That works for now, I guess. Just put 2 tables on either side. And there we go. Now what we can do, I actually, when I was touring, Monsters World, He had this really cool way of building with solid blocks, which looked like awesome. And something I really liked about it was kind of the way that he was able to make entire shapes using these blocks by making his builds a larger scale. Oh my gosh, on time. Okay. And that was just wonderful to me, in my opinion. So we're gonna get some of these, and you know what? We may as well go ahead and build the surrounding walls. I wanted to build a roof, but I don't really know what I want to build it out of. There's obviously cobblestone. I'm trying to think if I'm forgetting like a certain material. We could build it out of sandstone, but I kind of want to make a room out of sandstone. Matter of fact, this next room that we make, this one right up here, we're gonna put sandstone wallpaper in it, just because I think it'll look cool. Something that Stampy did in his world to add more life to his house was he added those like sandstone strips into the wall. Now I don't want to copy Stampy, so I don't necessarily want to do that, but if I was to do something similar with like logs, ooh, logs, that could look good. Hold on, I might be cooking. We could do one there, one there. We could do one like every 2 blocks or so, or that might be annoying because it's not symmetrical. Well, in that case, that's all I can do, really. So we'll do that there, that there. We'll do one up here. Or wait. If the wall goes up higher, should I add a base block at the bottom and then do it like that? I think so, maybe. Yeah, that'd probably look good. And then somewhere right here I should put a window, because I don't think that well, heck, actually I might not be able to put a window without it looking weird. I mean, I might be able to put one down here, but okay, let's just finish the log system that I was gonna do. So let's I'm gonna start from this side and actually move inward. It starts 1 block from the outside of the base, so we'll do this. 2 blocks, this. 2 blocks, that. 2 blocks, this. And now we can meet it in the middle. So that's about the center of those. That's where they would have to stop. Could make it unsymmetrical. Really don't want to. Can I put a window here? What is this on the other side? Shit. No, it's the edge. It's not gonna work. We might just have to make that part unsymmetrical. Oh, so I broke my axe. Dang it. I need another axe, but this is what I was referring to, by the way. Doing something like that. Just to add some detail to the outside, because there's literally none right now. Looks a little odd. I think that would have been the play if the cobblestone wasn't there. The cobblestone's there, so it looks weird. I need another axe. Hold on. I don't know. You guys have any suggestions, you can leave them in the comments, because I will gladly take them. I really don't know what to do with that house. It looks really ugly. Well, there's no harm in destroying it and starting over. I really don't want to do that, though. Where? Do I not have any more iron at all? Really? Okay. Oh, whatever then, I guess. Okay. See, because I find it hard to believe that I am this bad at building on this version, and I'm really good at building on normal Minecraft, so I guess if it's true, it's true. I don't know what else to say. I was honestly hoping that I'd get more detail into this. It's just taking so much brain power. Well, this isn't gonna work. This right here is just ugly. We could probably put a window here, though. Here, let's do that. Let's put a window right here. So we'll say that right there is the edge of the wallpaper, so we can't put it there, but we can put it starting here would probably look natural. So that way it's 1 block away from that wall, and there we go. So now we have a window that way, which does help with this side. I'm not gonna lie, it does make this look better. We could add borders around the edges of like the door frames and stuff, but this isn't gonna work. I need to maybe look at some pictures of other houses and get some inspiration, or I'll just leave it up to you guys and let you guys kind of tell me what I could do. I was trying to get creative is what I was trying to do. I was trying not to have to look at pictures of anything, but dang, it's just tough. This is tough. Move the window there. Any cobblestone on the outlier? I don't think so. We can put a window here. Let's put a window here. Wait, no, that's unsymmetrical. Does it matter? Not really, but it also doesn't need to go there. I can put it 1 block over, and it'd look good too, so. I can't believe I just placed that back and I'm about to break it again. There we go. Do I have any more glass? I do have glass. So we are going to place this on the inside, which will leave the outside like a little ledge. There we go. See, now that looks pretty good in my opinion. I think that adds some detail to the house that's needed. We could put a window right above my bed, which would be a little bit creepy. So maybe don't do that. We could do 2 windows. We could do 1 here and 1 here. And not instead of porthole windows, we could do like this sort of window. Yeah, that'd look good. I think that'd look good. Be kind of interesting looking. I love windows. Okay, place that and place that. There we go. So now we have our little windows looking out, which does add more detail to this room too, which it desperately needed, so that's good. I am very happy with how this is coming together. We need some sticks and we need to make some fences because I want to add the fences to my balcony now. How do you make fences again? How have I forgotten? Wasn't it just like a straight line like this? Yeah, so we'll do this here. Here's what we'll do. We'll do my split method. So we'll say split, 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 split. And then we'll see if we can make another one with this. There we go. See, I think that's faster than the rapid clicking method that I was using before. Out of fences. Okay, well that's not gonna work. Hold on. Let me get some torches placed out here so we don't get any monsters. Spider below me and a skeleton apparently. I think I might be high enough up off the ground where if I wanted to sleep I could without monsters getting stinging spider. Okay. Well, let me make the rest of my fences really quick. Four is not enough, I don't think. Or maybe it's just enough. Dang it, I need 5. Dang it! That's my luck. Hold on.
I'm running.
And this. There we go. Okay, there we go. So, that's the little balcony done. At least we have a proper balcony. It's huge, but it's a balcony. I could sleep, but I kind of like the nighttime. I want to look at the moon. I want to look at the moon. It's funny that because I got these ledges, the spiders can't get up on my roof to get to me. That's very funny to me. Okay, let's go see if we can finish off the baseboards on the top of our roof because I have been running around wasting time this entire video. Like looking at the sides of the house and oh, I want this to look good and I want this to look good and I want, I'm just gonna make a block, okay? No, I'm just gonna make a giant block that I'm gonna live inside of and you guys are gonna suck it up and deal with it. That's what's gonna happen. Your house is ugly. I don't care. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Seriously, if you guys have any suggestions on how to make the outside look good, let me know, please, because I really do want it to look better. Ooh, almost felt like itch. I could also add like bare borders of logs on the sides, so that way at least it's got some sort of baseboard. The only reason I didn't do that was because I don't know. The only reason I didn't do that was because I've done it so many times. I was trying to change up what I'm doing, but I guess if it works, it works. So maybe I should just go with that and do it again. So the roof of the house should be about here at this point, and then close over after that area there. So yeah, so we can probably go with that and have this area look good. So this needs to go up about 4 blocks with the overhang involved, like that. So that's how tall this room's gonna be, and then this room's gonna be 2 blocks higher, and that's where the overhang starts there. See, so that's pretty much the layout of these 2 rooms. Now somewhere in between, I'm gonna have to interpolate and try to kind of like make this part match, but like I said, I actually kind of wanted the house to be the same size, so maybe this room should have a gigantic ceiling. And maybe I could do a storage room, I guess, because it'd be so big. I need some logs, so we really need to sleep, so that way I can get up and go out. There's a skeleton waiting at my front door. Seriously, I gotta get this place lit up. I'm not gonna be able to sleep because of that stupid spider. Oh my gosh. What a loser, getting in my way. Here we go. Here's skeleton still. I better be able to sleep. There we go. I think it was the one under my balcony. Okay. Let's go grab some wood really quick. Shouldn't take us too awful long. I just want to finish off the basic shape up there at the top in this video. Also, I saw in Monster's World that he actually had a food farm, like a animal farm. The AI of the animals in these versions is so stupid that they just kind of walk off of like buildings and stuff, so off of like, I'll walk off into water just mindlessly, so that's what he was using to obtain like food and that sort of thing. So I think that what we'll end up doing is trying to make something like that at some point, although it'll be a while because I want it to look good when I do make it. Pretty much the mobs spawn, they fall into water, they take a bunch of fall damage, and then they die at the bottom. I don't think there's hoppers in this version, so I can't use hoppers to pick it up, so I should probably just focus on standing underneath it, because his worked really quick. Like, he was able to get food like super fast the way that his was set up, so I'm sure I'd be able to do the same if I put my mind into making one. I just have to kind of look up how they work. I imagine it's just like 15 blocks away from the player, because that's how far mobs spawn naturally. They still have to be within render distance, but they spawn on the outskirts of the player, so you don't ever see a mob spawning like real time, that sort of thing. But you know, here we go. Let's grab this. Up there, some of that. How much wood do we got? 47 pieces of logs. That's good. I guess I could probably use this to finish it. I'm not replanting the rest of these trees. I'm just gonna mine till I get to the stack, and then we'll just run. If the saplings drop in time, I might replant them. Exactly a stack. How perfect. Well, this sapling dropped, so we'll replant that. This sapling dropped, so we will replant that, and that's all. Sorry, I was responding to a text. Oh, okay. I didn't even realize the doorway was there. I just walked back through it. Here we go. Let's get this roof finished off. Or the walls and stuff up here finished off anyway. Brain went blank, sorry. Back in the day when I used to build, I actually don't know if I ever worried about what the outside looked like. I'm pretty sure my main focus was what on the inside looked like, because I wanted it to just feel more cozy. So I'm not actually sure if I'm sat here worrying about something that I would have worried about back during this version, you know. I might run out of wood before I finish this. Oh crap! Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. I wasn't watching where I was going, and I almost paid the price for it. Exactly half a heart is insane. Yep, that's one big block of a house, I think. There we go. So that's pretty neat. Matter of fact, this could be like one whole room. I could make this one entire space. Or I could make it a bunch of separate rooms, like literally separate this room, separate that room, and then have this be its own room, like the one with the stairs going up and stuff. Also, I don't think this is the best place for these stairs because it's literally at the border of this staircase thing. So if I wanted to make this line back a whole room, I would have to move that. But I kind of like where they are, so I might make this have like stairs right here and then have a door up right here, so that way you can like walk through into a different room instead of it being like that. So, and then I think for this room right here, I could do like enchantments and stuff. I could have like an enchanting room. So kind of making it look like a castle might be kind of cool. I need to go grab more wood if I'm going to do anything else. But here, let's go ahead and see about the outside really quick. I'm going to take one more look at it. If you guys can come up with anything, and I mean anything, to make this look better. Like, obviously I'm going to add a roof after it. That will add to it. That'll make it look better. But right now it's super basic. We got the cobblestone base, and we got the gigantic block look. And I just want it to look better, because at the moment it just doesn't look good like at all. I could add like trims around on like the corners where it's like going up with cobblestone or something, and that might look kind of cool. Or I could add like the classic wooden log trims. Those were just a little expensive. Then again, I made a whole room made out of oak logs, so I really don't know what I'm on about. Because with the log trims, I could take and like put like the trim going across, which might look kind of cool. but I don't know. It's kind of hard to decide. I used to use like this 5x5 method where you'd like build a trim of logs like 5x5 and then connect them down. That was way more than 5, but you get it. Well, we have just about run out of time in the video, but we can definitely work on this more next video. Guys, leave your suggestions for this in the comments section. I'm really looking forward to making it look better, because it looks great in here. Like, I think this looks awesome. But outside, hard, it's not great. You know, I have the ingredients to make a cake. What if I make a cake? Let's make a cake before I end off the video. Let's do that. Let's make a cake before I end off the video. I placed some sugarcane somewhere. I think I might have put it down there. I remember I had some and I placed it. Here. I know I have eggs, I have wheat, I have the cows for the milk. I don't know if I have any more iron to make more buckets though. I only have 1 bucket. I had 2. Where'd the other one go? Here we go. Here it is. Just use that water there. Yeah, we need 1 more bucket though. So hold on. Let's see. There was iron down here, like more of it. Kind of like orangish tint the torch leaves off as it goes, like cascades farther into the darkness. Makes some of the blocks down here look like iron even if they're not. Oh, there's my pickaxe. Oh, I've got another one. There we go, there's some iron. If we can get enough iron to make more tools, that'd be great, because I also ran out of tools. I can make another pickaxe. I know I can't. I can make another sword if I really wanted to. Oh, iron. Oh, I just placed that on the block I broke, dang it. There you go. There's some iron. Crap. Okay, so place a torch there, and there we go. So now let's make our iron, our buckets. I don't think my bed's down here, so I'd have to go upstairs to sleep, but that's okay. We can get our wheat and stuff in that. It's not a big deal. Okay, so let's throw our iron ore in here, and I'm gonna go grab the wheat. And actually, here, let's wait on 2 pieces of the iron to finish, so that way I can make 1 bucket and get the milk while I'm over there too. If I get the milk, I might not come back though, so it's a little concerning, but okay, here we go. Grab, thank you. 1, 2, 3, all we need. Did one of those not drop any wheat seeds? Weird. There. There we go. So now we have our wheat, we have our milk, we have our eggs, and we need to go grab a... I'm gonna go grab our sugarcane if this is actually where I put it. Is this where I put it? This is not where I put it. Where did I put the sugarcane? I have no idea where I set it. I recall sitting it somewhere, unless I didn't place it and I put it in a chest. But I thought I placed it because I wanted to start a farm. Wasn't there water this way? Or am I delusional? I'm delusional. Wait, no I'm not. There's some there. What is there? Sugarcane on it. No, there's not. Dude, where did I put that 1 piece of sugarcane I had? I broke 1 piece the other episode and I brought it back home. Maybe I just stuffed it in the chest. I don't know. I must have just stuffed it in the chest. That's the only logical explanation I can come up with, because I don't think I placed it. Yeah, I didn't place it. There it is. I'm just a little stupid. I'll have to plant the other one. Okay, so if I remember, it's this. No, you need 2 pieces of sugar. Hold on. So I have just enough to make 1 cake. Okay. Do this. We need 2 pieces of sugar, 1 egg, the milk, and the wheat. Wrong order. The wheat goes at the bottom. My bad. Cake! Here we go. We'll go place this on my little table in my room. So that way I have a cake. And, now we've just about run out of time in this video. Gosh, I'm telling you, I guess I'm going to start doing these 30-minute long because, you know, it's just, it seems to be more fun to have more time to play in this world, especially because I like it so much. So, if you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye. Moons.